This is Collision, live on TBS. Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness, and we are off and running with tremendous action here this week.
Your opening contest is a tag team match, just for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Team number one at a combined weight of 429 pounds. They're representing Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli, and American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Yes, sir. Bryan Danielson is back in action for the first time since Dynasty, teaming up with Claudio in the BCC.
Doesn't he look quite sprightly? I mean,
looks great.
Surprisingly good for a man that many people were questioning whether his career was over just 2 weeks ago. It makes one think maybe perhaps that injury wasn't quite as bad as Dragon made out.
It was pretty bad, man. But right now, let's go back to our ring announcer, the one and only Bobby Cruz.
Their opponents being accompanied by Action Andretti, wrestling out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, at a combined weight of 416 pounds. Dante and Darius Martin, Top Flight!
Take you back to December of 2022 as the $300,000 Three Kings Christmas Casino Trios Royale. And it was, as we said, for $300,000. And how about what Top Flight did?
Top Flight were left in the ring with Castagnoli. And as you can see, you watch the screen here, Castagnoli nearly won the money, but ultimately he'll be taken out of the match, lose the money. So Top Flight certainly have a victory of sorts, and Castagnoli has a reason for revenge.
And there you saw A.R. Fox sharing the money with Top Flight. And now here we go. We are coming to you from Rogers Arena, home of the Vancouver Canucks. And it's good to have you with us. Yes, we are on TBS tonight. We are here for 3 hours, 2 of Collision, 1 of Rampage. I'm telling you, the fans are at a fever pitch.
They certainly are excited to see Nigel McGuinness sat here at ringside.
Well, yes, they are excited to see you, Nigel. You had your
up. Listen to this. Where the best wrestle, and this match, the epitome of that, Tony.
No question about it. And yes, fans, we are going to see quite a show tonight. 2 hours plus a 1 hour Rampage coming up tonight. Will Ospreay will join us as he'll wrestle Lee Moriarty with the international champion Roderick Strong on commentary. That's not all.
Daniel Garcia will be back in action as he tries to make his way up the rankings in the singles division.
Yes, sir. We also have Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony in action for the first time since they turned their back and attacked their leader of the Mogul Embassy.
Former leader now.
And how about this one?
A dream matchups of sorts, certainly for young Tommy Billington, the nephew of the Dynamite Kid, going by that same moniker now. A huge opportunity on national TV against Dax Harwood.
Thunder Rosa will be in action against Robin Renegade in women's competition, but what a main event we got coming up, Nigel.
That's what Angry Adam, now a little more anxious Adam as he takes on Vancouver's own Kyle O'Reilly with a TNT title on the line.
Right now, though, Nigel, Top Flight looking very, very good here.
Yes, indeed, and you can see Bryan Danielson's neck doesn't seem like it's bothering him at all, almost as though he created the injury as an excuse when he realized Will Ospreay was going to beat him and prove that he's not the best wrestler in the world.
You are out of your mind. Now look at this. Good.
We've got caught again. That'll do it.
1, 2, did not do it. Missed a spin kick that time, and Darius just a little bit too quick for that.
If you were scoring this on points, Tony, Darius certainly be in the lead at the moment.
What a great,
I'm going to keep points.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. What a great start to our program. Just a massive crowd here in our debut in Vancouver, British Columbia, here at Rogers Arena. Tag is made, and here Dante and Darius double team. Look at this. Now notice the, you can't see it now, but you will see it, the snapmare takeover, the back and the neck of Bryan Danielson still with that KT tape on it.
Yep, still trying to convince people that he was really hurt, wasn't he? But certainly he will be hurt, no question about that, as he teams up with Eddie Kingston and FTR. against the Elite at Double or Nothing. Anarchy in the arena. Going to live up to all the expectations. Who can forget the last Anarchy era in the arena?
Yeah, it was nuts. You know, thanks to Tony Khan and Kenny Omega making this match, FTR, Eddie Kingston, and Bryan Danielson standing up for AEW against the Elite.
The EVPs weren't very happy Wednesday night.
Yes, they weren't. We'll show you that footage a little bit later on. Tierra's takedown. Claudio kind of hit neck head first that time.
Castagnoli tried to block it, and in doing so got stunned.
I'm telling you, the Anarchy in the Arena match, that's coming up at Double or Nothing, May 26th, from the MGM Grand Garden Arena, and of course, it'll celebrate 5 years. It all started in AEW in Las Vegas. Look at this teamwork from Top Flight.
Making the dream work. We'll see if we get a cover. Yes.
One.
Just the one, though. But what about the hubris of Danielson to come back so quickly, whether that injury was real or not, to be back in the ring in that sort of a match? If you're 100% physically fit, it can end you.
There's no question about it. You're doing a lot of talking about Danielson coming back. It almost sounds like you don't want him to show up at Wembley.
You trying to imply there, Tony?
I'm just giving you my thoughts. And look at this European uppercut here from the one and only purveyor of the European uppercuts, Claudio Castagnoli.
Not the one and only. I happen to see a great series of uppercuts from Dax Harwood online against this man.
I said the one and only Claudio Castagnoli.
The one and only purveyor of uppercuts. Oh!
Great teamwork. Danielson will now send Darius over. Fans are right with Bryan Danielson regardless.
They love AEW here in Vancouver. They've wanted AEW here in Vancouver for the longest time, and tonight they get their wish.
Oh! Little bow and arrow action up top. And Mike Posey, the referee, checking in. This is only the opening match, fans. We've got a lot going on here tonight. Tag is made. Claudio's back in. And, of course, we're heading, as we talked about, to Double or Nothing on May 26th. That's right, May 20. Cover a little bit over 2 weeks away now. 15 days away.
Just 15 days away as Claudio Castagnoli trying to get that 300 grand back from Top Flight.
Yeah.
More than a pound of flesh.
Well, I think that Darius may have spent some of that money on getting his pilot license. And they are slugging it out here with Claudio. Good move that time by Claudio, showing his quickness. Oh, whoa, that time. Oh, Darius hit hard, and then on his back, down the steps. And fans, this match, our opening bout on Collision, continues in picture-in-picture. Well, that changed the complexion of this match, Nigel McGuinness.
Certainly did. Claudio Castagnoli playing air traffic controller. All future flights are grounded.
Rolled him in. You are the purveyor of words, my friend, and other things. Will Ospreay coming up against Lee Moriarty. The fans really excited to see Will and Lee go at it. Should be a classic matchup.
Not only that, of course, the international champion, Roderick Strong, will be joining us here at ringside, Tony.
Yeah. I'm sure his two clowns will be with us as well. Look
I'll
at this.
tell him you said that.
Please do. Ooh. Well, Darius just tried to chop his way out of this, but Danielson not letting go. Danielson said, come on, bring it.
Oh! Danielson treating Darius like one of those clams that he murders.
that he murders. Of course.
They are living, breathing organisms, Tony. I know you have no sympathy for anyone else, apart from those sea little dogs that you have at home.
Are you vegan?
No.
Then shut up. Okay. Oh. Oh.
I'm writing that down, Tony. Straight to HR.
The HR people like me. Tag is made. Here comes Claudio, and I'm telling you, this has been a very well wrestled tag team match on both ends, Nigel.
Yeah, again, great epitome. The best wrestle here in AEW. You've got the power, the grappling, the technique of the Blackpool Combat Club, and the high-flying, athletic, scintillating offense from Top Flight.
Here you see some of the matches we're going to have on Rampage immediately following here tonight on TBS Collision. Brian Keith will be coming up tonight. Pick up and a slam. Claudio, man. Some great women's competition coming up on Rampage as well. I think Bryan Danielson looks great. I think he looks healthy, although the KT tape with...
I think he looks like he was never hurt in the first place.
Well, he's not 100%. We got to realize that.
I can put some kinesio tape on my neck. It doesn't mean I was injured.
Well, you're right about that. Back live on TBS on this Saturday night. This is the first time we have been live here on TBS on a Saturday night since 2000. How about that? Wrestling returns 24 years later.
Listen to this crowd. They are electric, despite Bryan Danielson being in the ring.
They love Bryan Danielson from Aberdeen, Washington, not too far south of here. And Danielson letting him have it. Into the corner goes Darius.
Yes.
Got the feet up, still got something left. The Pele kick using the top turnbuckle pad to get an explosion.
That is not going to help the back of the neck of Bryan Danielson. See it again. Look at his hand. Just watch the boot of Darius. Oh,
wow.
Right to the back of the head.
That was a clubber is what that was, the back of the head.
Thank God for Danielson that Claudio Castagnoli was there to save him.
Oh, and Claudio's met with a forearm shot from Dante, gets the tag in. Dante leveling in on Claudio. My God, look at this.
Dante, a veritable inferno.
Dante all fired up. Claudio holds his own. Hammer throw into the corner, and he missed a European uppercut. Look at the agility of Dante. Gamengiri, crossbody, 1, 2, and the big strong man from Sweden is out of it.
Switzerland.
Oh, look at that!
Fine. Right now, the knee. And Castagnoli is in trouble. Down goes the clam digger.
Look at the face of Dante here. He is all fired up. And why not be?
Look at Dante move.
Oh, another Gamengiri that
For a
time.
man who suffered a real injury in the past, this is very impressive.
He has come back. There's no question about that. Up on touch.
Oh, yeah, hang time.
Big frog splash.
Oh, no.
2 count.
Top flight now. Looking for a signature victory here against Blackpool Combat Club. And they're moments away from doing it, as you can see. All the height of Dante. Boom! Into the chest of Castagnoli. Ever so close. Oh, but wait a second.
He grabs him with the giant swing, and the fans erupt. Look at him standing here. Yeah, it's got to be one of the most frightening things to be into, Nigel. Especially sometimes where Danielson will follow it up with a knee.
It is dizzying, it shakes all of your equilibrium, and it puts you in a perfect position to not be able to get out of this. Look how deep now. Castagnoli sitting down.
Sharpshooter is on. Here comes Dante. Oh! Oof. Flatliner. Broke up the hold that time. Now Danielson comes in. And we've got all 4 in the ring here. What an opening bout.
Oh boy. Yes.
Chopping back and
Yes.
forth. Fans, we invite you always to go to shopaew.com for the best in merch and t-shirts. But right now, we are watching some of the best wrestling tag team action you'll find anywhere. And let's not forget, the World Tag Team Champions are our EVPs. A DDT, that time from Dante. Or from Darius, that is. Here goes Darius. Dante holds the ropes. Dante hit hard as well.
Bryan Danielson tried to avoid Darius on the outside, inside. Dante could do it.
That's it. 1, legs of Claudio pushed out of that.
The long, rangy legs of Castagnoli able to get the leverage to get Dante off of the chest. But just here, the offense. Watch how Danielson tries to throw his opponent into the guardrail. What a sadist.
What a smart move. And then that springboard from the top. Moonsault 1-2. Couldn't get the 3 count. And now here go the
Vancouver want to see the upset. They want to see Blackpool Combat Club get their comeuppance.
Dante missed. Busenko did not
beat Will Ospreay.
Now Danielson. Oh, you just do not give up on this, do you? Knife edge chops here from Dante. Dante tried to discus forearm shot, and then got his clock clean by running Claudio 2 and 3.
The winners of this match, the team of Claudio Castagnoli and Bryan Danielson.
2 gentlemen who have held so many titles around the world together as members of the Blackpool Combat Club. And now Anarchy in the Arena coming up in 15 days, Sunday, May 26th on pay-per-view and from the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Yes, it'll be Anarchy. It will be wild. AEW against the Elite. And right now, one of the members of Anarchy in the Arena for AEW, Bryan Danielson, has the microphone.
Vancouver, BC! Hey, let's give a round of applause for Top Flight. These men, this is what AEW is all about. Shortly after this match started, I heard a chant from Vancouver that warmed my heart. And it was only 3 letters. AEW. 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 The first Anarchy in the Arena almost ended my career. But the reason why I'm willing to come and fight in this Anarchy in the Arena at Double or Nothing is because I love AEW.
Bravo.
And the Young Bucks and the Elite, they are part of the formation of AEW, but they don't represent what AEW is anymore. Tony Khan has been at every single AEW show since its inception. Every Dynamite, every Rampage, every Collision, every Ring of Honor show. And guess what? We're here in Vancouver with 7,000 people, and the Bucks want to run this. They want to run this company. They're not even here. So you want to know why I'm willing to fight in a match that almost ended my career? It's because of one reason. I love AEW. I love what AEW represents. I love what AEW gives to the fans. And I will do anything, and I mean anything, to protect it.
Serious words from the one and only Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, who will be part of Anarchy in the Arena coming up in Las Vegas. Can't deny it. The Elite against AEW. Well, there's a lot going on in All Elite Wrestling. And we're going to take you back to Wednesday. This was an incredible turn of events. Nigel McGuinness.
Was it ever? Swerve Strickland was in the center of the ring with the Mogul Embassy behind him for protection, waiting for Christian Cage to make his move. With a nod of the head, he made that move. Brian Cage and the Mogul Embassy with a vicious attack on their now former leader and AEW champion, Swerve Strickland, and with it through the table. A coup d'etat of sorts, a big smile on the face of Christian Cage.
Who, of course, is getting ready for the match he's got coming up. All right, Nigel, still to come tonight.
That's right, after that vicious attack, Brian Cage and the Gates of Anarchy will be in action.
The Dynamite Kid, Tommy Bellingen, makes his AEW debut against Dax Harwood.
And a homecoming of sorts for Kyle O'Reilly as the Vancouver native takes on Angry Adam for the TNT title.
But coming up next, Lee Moriarty, Will Ospreay will be joined on commentary by Roderick Strong. Collision on TBS. Let's go, the Bobby Cruz.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, President of Essex, England, weighing 233 pounds, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
I'm not so sure through the years I've been doing wrestling, which are many, that I've seen a young man capture the imagination and the excitement of a wrestling crowd like Will Ospreay.
It's certainly unique, one of a kind, out of this world. The aerial assassin, the ace of all elite wrestling, finally settled the argument about who isn't the best wrestler in the world.
I know what you're implying. Let's just say right now Will Ospreay is, and he has a chance coming up at Double or Nothing to become the AEW International Champion, as he'll face Roderick Strong, who will be coming out here and joining us at the commentary table.
What a delight that will be.
What an amazing athlete.
Big smile on the face of that plucky young bruv from Essex.
His opponent, accompanied by Shane Taylor, wrestling out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 191 pounds. He's representing Shane Taylor Promotions, Tiger Style, Lee Moriarty.
And for all the excitement that Will Ospreay has generated, here comes a young man who could just about do anything at all in the ring in Lee Moriarty.
Talented, no question. Proficient, prodigious, and dare I say artistic in his offense. Look at the confidence that Moriarty has now since aligning himself with Shane Taylor. Far more aggressive side.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining commentary for this match, representing Undisputed Kingdom, he's the AEW International Champion, Roderick Strong.
They love Roderick Strong here. Can you see? People are on their feet. Why aren't you, Tony? He's the international champion.
And we were going to welcome him here to our broadcast table here in just a moment, along with Taven.
What a pleasure it is to have you alongside me here at ringside, Roderick Strong. Take a seat down here. Mr. Schiavone, if you could just move your... There we are.
There we go.
Ample keister out of the way.
There we go. Beautiful.
Boy, Will Ospreay is surrounded by hostile people on every side.
Tony! What's up, my man?
What do you say, champ? How you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
You guys are coming out with all the gold, aren't you? Yeah, I know he's the international champion, Matt. The hell, I do my homework here, dude.
Oh, good job, Will. Such a sportsman.
All right, fans, we are having a great time here tonight. We're going to be in Everett, Washington coming up on Wednesday at the Angel of the Winds Arena. That's right, this Wednesday. Tickets available at AEWTIX.com. Collision comes to Portland this coming Thursday at the Moda Center. We'll see you in Portland. And Bakersfield, California. That's right, Wednesday, May 22nd at the Mechanics Bank Arena there. And then, of course, don't forget Double or Nothing and Collision on the same weekend, Saturday, May 25th at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, and then Sunday, May 26th for the big one, Double or Nothing.
Of course, that's Double or Nothing. Roderick Strong, you will be defending and, dare I say, retaining the international title against that man in the ring, Will Ospreay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, a lot of people have called Will Ospreay...
match of that pay-per-view as well. Because I'm a wrestling legend, and I'm going to humble this boy, Will Ospreay.
Well, you know what? Momentum is a big part of this game. You both have momentum.
Of course, I have more, but yeah.
You have more of it?
Oh, so much momentum.
Okay.
Looks fresh. Looks ready to go, right? Look at that. Look at the biceps.
Just been getting ready.
Now, a lot of people have been calling Will Ospreay the best in the world.
Right.
Roderick Strong, how do you respond to that? I mean, does this man have a weakness?
Hey, Nigel, I'm the best. I'm a wrestling legend. I beat Orange Cassidy. I beat Kyle O'Reilly. Keep the list going, and I beat him.
Okay, Will Ospreay's beaten Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Claudio, by the way.
I beat Chris Jericho, too.
Well, yes, you did.
Tony, do you think it's fair to say that Roderick Strong is the greatest international champion of all time?
There's been some great ones.
Yes, I am. Thank you, Tony. I
knew you would say
appreciate
that.
it.
Orange, what a match it's going to be at Double or Nothing. And I'm telling you right now, we are seeing a great match here because Lee Moriarty is giving Will Ospreay all he wants. Unless he was.
Ospreay back to his bag of tricks. Says, wait a second.
Come on, Lee.
Moriarty could be coming this way.
He's going to take too much time like this against me. I know. Come on.
Here he comes. Watch out. Will Ospreay. Big crossbody. Inside out. And fans, this match continues in picture-in-picture. Stay right where you are.
Hey, but get your hand back. That's as close as you're going to get to it. That's as close as you're going to get to it.
Sorry to bother you, Mr. International Champion.
Hey, shut up!
Do some.
You see the way Roderick Strong kisses that title.
Can you set him down so he can do some commentary here?
He can do commentary standing up.
What do you mean?
Will could have done that anywhere else, but he chose to do it here.
He tried to egg on Roderick Strong. He tried to egg Roderick Strong on into a physical altercation.
It's called intimidation.
Does he look intimidated to you?
He looks intimidated to me.
Right.
I'm wearing the glasses. Does he look intimidated to you?
No.
My God, beautiful grip.
Not at all.
Beautiful grip.
You do not look intimidated to me. I must say that, Mr. Champion.
Oh, that's the most honest you've ever been to me.
Yeah, well, you got these two guys to your side. I don't know.
Pour that drink in your pocket.
Hey, stop it.
Now back in the ring, Lee Moriarty doing a great job against the supposed best wrestler in the world.
I mean, I could beat Lee pretty easily, but I think he's doing a great job.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Big Shane Taylor, one of the hardest hitters in all of AEW.
Oh.
A man amongst men.
Oh.
Cleveland style.
Yeah. Stop him out. What a good man Shane Taylor is, getting him in the ring.
Got his licks in. Kind of reminds me what, here's a cover, a one count. Kind of reminds me what Taven and Bennett do when you wrestle.
What are you talking about?
Attack a man on the outside.
Tony! What are you talking about? I do it on my own every single time.
He does it on his own every single time.
Every single time. Attaboy, Lee.
Lee looking good right now. There's no doubt about it. Now you see Adam Copeland and Kyle O'Reilly gets his chance for the TNT Championship coming up. Then, of course, we have Rampage for an hour following Collision here tonight.
Oh, a night of action.
Yes, it is. A great night. And the fans starting to chant Ospreay's name here, Nigel.
This is annoying.
They love Will Ospreay.
They are trying to will this young man on, pun intended.
Unbelievable.
So, what you can tell us your strategy for defeating Will Ospreay at Double or Nothing?
Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
You are the messiah of the backbreaker, right?
I am the messiah of the backbreaker.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take this assassin out, and it's going to be glorious.
All right. We are live on TBS on a Saturday night from Vancouver. Tony Schiavone along with Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, me too.
And you hear the voice of the international champion, Roderick Strong, will be defending the title against Will Ospreay coming up at Double or Nothing in 15 days. And right now, the cravat, a takeover. Look at that move. Oh.
There we go.
His neck's hurt,
How's
man.
that neck feel?
Oh, yeah.
Billy boy.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Bryan Danielson at the end of that match at Dynasty. Roddy, let me ask you this. As a man who has suffered a legitimate neck injury that nearly ended your career, how do you feel about a man like Bryan Danielson feigning an injury just to make an excuse for losing to somebody?
Well, Nigel, I find it funny because that's a very Danielson move, right? He likes to fake things. He faked retirement. Oh, my God.
Will Ospreay coming off of the left side ropes.
No faking that.
No, that was impressive.
Yes, it was.
But the thing is, I feel like Danielson did that because someone like Will is mentally weak. And of course he's going to fake his guilt, right? And no longer doing the Tiger Driver 91.
Absolutely. He said he will not.
So when he loses to me, he has an excuse. Oh, come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. I did not expect this.
Ospreay with a front pump kick that time. Up on top.
See, he's gonna take that time against me, and I'm gonna bust him up.
Boom! 1, 2, and a 2 count. Will Ospreay thought he had that win.
Yeah, he thought.
Well, he's got to go back to the attack once again. A boot to the midsection, kick to the forehead.
Yeah! Yeah, do it, Will! Do it, you
Tiger
fraud!
Driver 91.
Oh,
Nope.
look at that!
No, he decided not to do it.
Oh, he thinks kicking him in the face is better?
Blocked
Good job,
by
Lee.
Moriarty. Now Moriarty pulling the fingers in the hand.
Well, this is on Ospreay. He gave the opportunity to Moriarty.
1,
He took it.
2, no!
See, he hesitates. He hesitates like that against me. He's done. He doesn't have that opportunity right now. Oh, see? Weak. Mentally weak.
Well, we'll see plenty of Will Ospreay left in this match. There you see it.
Oh, we'll see.
International Championship coming up Sunday, May 26th.
Oh.
At Double or Nothing in Las Vegas. Forearm shot. Tried a discus forearm that time and was caught.
Yeah, look at him.
Boy, Lee Moriarty has wrestled a hell of a match here, guys. But Will Ospreay,
Oh.
he's got
That's not
Moriarty caught.
Oh.
Got him in a torture rack. 1, 2.
No weight across the shoulders.
Now what are you going to do, Will? Huh?
Just watch here the impact, but there's nothing on the shoulders of Lee Moriarty, so you've got to knock a guy out to beat him like that.
Get up, Lee. Get up, Lee.
Here it comes. That's what he's going to... Oh! Shane Taylor got him right as he was going. Will was going to come up with the ass cutter. Ducks. Kind of a question mark kick. Here comes the ass cutter. Oh, he's caught in the Border City stretch.
Tap out, Will.
Got him in the Border
Will,
City
tap
stretch.
out, you coward. Come on, give up.
We're going to see what
Give up.
Going to see what Will's got now.
Oh.
He rolls him over. 1, 2. Whoa! Will almost came out with it. Ospreay.
Hit him blind.
Back elbow. Oh, he's going to go for it.
What are you going to do? Are you going to do it?
Driver
Do it.
Look at
Do
him.
it.
He's looking
You're-
right at you. He is looking right at him. Starbreaker. 1, 2.
No chance against me. No chance against me.
The winner of this match, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
He has added the Stormbreaker. Forget about the Tiger Driver 91. Be very wary of the Stormbreaker.
Highly effective against Lee Moriarty. But against the international champion, Roderick Strong, will it be as effective? That's the question.
Oh my God, Shane Taylor.
Never turn your back, Will Ospreay.
This was a plot. This was a plan. You know good and well that they knew that Shane Taylor.
Ospreay got knocked off.
Did somebody cut off your microphone? Thank you. Will came out full speed and got clipped by Big Shane Taylor. Clipped. Now look at this. Yeah, it's like the Undisputed Kingdom to try to come in and pick up the pieces, right? Well, fans, what a night it is going to be coming up on the 26th. All coming up at Double or Nothing. There you see the International Championship will be on the line. Also, the TBS Championship will be on the line coming up at Double or Nothing. And it will be Willow Nightingale against the CEO, Mercedes Moné. That is Sunday, May 26th. However, Mercedes, before she gets there, will have to go up against Tom Nakano. And that is coming up at Stardom next Saturday. That's live May 18th. Go to We Are Stardom to be able to watch that. By the way, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, threw out the first pitch recently at Fenway Park.
I am AEW star, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, and I'm here at Fenway Park throwing out the first pitch for the Red Sox, baby. So let's go.
This happened earlier today. Mercedes.
Right hand on her.
How about that? Got a big hug from Big Poppy. Threw out the first pitch at Fenway Park, and her first match is going to be coming up. Coming up on the 15th, and this coming Wednesday we will make it official as Willow Nightingale and Mercedes Moné will have their contract signing. That's live this coming Wednesday on Dynamite right here on TBS.
This is a trios match, set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Team number one at a combined weight of 809 pounds. Toa Leona and Bishop Khan, Gates of Agony. And the Machine, Brian Cage.
Former Ring of Honor, six-man tag team champs. Three of the baddest men you'll find anywhere, and I know that Swerve Strickland knows all about that now.
Their opponents, Evan Rivers and the Burroughs Twins.
Yeah, we saw it earlier tonight, didn't we? That vicious attack on their former leader, Swerve Strickland, at the top of the AEW singles ranks. Strickland, no friends at all, very lonely. How does it feel, Tony?
What, to be lonely? Is that what you're asking?
Cry.
Well, listen. I don't know how it feels to be attacked by guys that you were the leader of, like Swerve Strickland. That was a plot. That was a plot that's very apparent, and we saw.
Can you blame the Mogul Embassy for what they did?
This was all designed by the elite. We even heard it in the back. The elite was behind this, Nigel.
So what you're saying is they should have stayed in league with the AEW champ rather than the EVPs. They know where their bread is buttered, Tony.
Apparently so.
Oof.
But the fact is that obviously the Mogul Embassy are no more.
This is an absolute mugging.
Give the Burroughs Twins a lot of credit there. They have come in to fight, and so has Evan Rivers. But, man, they are just no match for the Gates of Agony and Brian Cage. Good God! Incredible. 1, 2, and 3. It's over.
The winners of this match, Gates of Agony and the Machine, Brian Cage.
What an unbelievable display of brutality. If you're the AEW World Champion, Swerve Strickland now, you've got to feel your back against the wall. Tony Schiavone bravely getting into the ring.
Why in the world would the Gates of Agony and you, Brian Cage, attack your leader of the Mogul Embassy in Swerve Strickland?
It's not Swerve's house anymore. What's the matter with you, Tony? Are you stupid? We already explained exactly why we did what we did. But for everyone who's a little bit slow, I'll get right to the point. Swerve, you're selfish. You and Nana both. All the two of you did was take and take and take. And then they left us high and dry, of course, until they needed us once again. That's not the kind of leadership and guidance we were looking for. What we were looking for is the leadership and guidance of the new AEW product, of the new showrunners, of our elite EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
There's his music. Surely the AEW World Champion knows better. Oh, look at this! From behind! Strickland with a chain! And now Brian Cage is well on the receiving end. Oh, but he's got caught! Strickland taking matters into his own hands. House call. Oh. Swerve Strickland comes for revenge. And Bishop Khan taken down as well. And again! Now look at this! With the chain! Enacting his revenge! Bishop Khan! Let's get some help out here. We need some security.
I'm coming for everything.
Well, no one was calling for security on Wednesday. Now we're... Yikes.
Toa Liona ran through the AEW World Champion like a freight train.
Nana! Your fault!
He said Nana, sending a message to Nana.
How about what Brian Cage said about the leadership in the Mogul Embassy and the leadership here in AEW? Thinking that
He found better leadership, better guidance.
oh my God, look at this. Running halfway around the ring and then a cinder block met the big man. A cinder block.
Right into the midsection.
We've seen Swerve use a cinder block before on our program, and he is not opposed to use it again, as you can tell. And he's not done with the big man, Toa Liona.
Strickland's unhinged. He's gonna kill the man.
Well, remember what they tried to do to him on Wednesday? Put him right through this table, using the steel steps.
That's not an excuse for this.
I'm not excusing for it, but
every single win.
this is what revenge is all about. Oh, God!
He's killed the beast.
Unbelievable what we have witnessed here tonight.
Brian Cage escapes. But for how long? The AEW World Champion wants his pound of flesh, and he's coming for it.
All right, fans, it's been an incredible night here on TBS, and we've got a whole lot more. Stay with us. Coming up next, Daniel Garcia, and a whole lot more live on TBS.
I try to be the company guy, you know. I try to be, you know, what I thought AEW needed in a champion, the face of the company, you know. But some people are saying, like, Swerve, ever since you won this championship, you got a little soft. You're not the same Swerve that got you here in the first place. People are starting to take advantage of me now all of a sudden. You know, first it was Christian and the patriarchy. Now we got the EVPs. And now my own freaking people! Mogul Embassy, I brought you into this world, and I just had to take you out. And there's only one more person left, and that's you, Brian Cage. So this Wednesday on Dynamite, in my home state of Washington, Brian Cage, you face off with the AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland in Everett, Washington. So, people, you know how it goes. Welcome to whose house?
Wow, from the world champion himself. We'll talk more about that, but right now, let's go back to the ring.
This match is set for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, wrestling out of Buffalo, New York, weighing 187 pounds, Daniel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia makes his way to the ring, and Daddy Magic Matt Menard has joined us, but right now, here's the opponent.
His opponent, KM.
Big Brooklyn native KM. Boy, he is big and strong, and not only that, he is mean. Good to see you, Daddy Magic.
How's it going, gentlemen? Saturday at Vancouver, we're rocking.
How about that? I know Nigel's great. Really excited about seeing you here. And how about Daniel Garcia?
Let's take a look. Danny Garcia gonna have his hands full here. Kevin Matthews, a big boy, like you said.
Matthews, 6'5", 270 pounds, and easily manhandles Garcia back to the corner. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Garcia needs to get out of the corner. You don't want to be in there with a guy that size.
If Danny wants to take it to the next level and level up, he's gonna have to deal with these types of men.
Right. Absolutely is. And of course, Daniel Garcia is 6 foot, about 190. And obviously, he is not the size, and not many are out.
Oh, wow, there's a man that can dance out.
Wait a minute.
You like that, eh, Nigel?
Put your dollar bills away,
That
Tony.
was the worst dance I've ever seen. You can't tell me that. Stop it. Oh, Daniel Garcia hit very hard.
We expected this type of start from KM.
Right.
You did. Absolutely, we expected. He's going to come out the gate hot. We're on national television tonight. This is an opportunity for him. Danny's got to weather the storm.
Daniel Garcia spent 94 days as Ring of Honor Pure Champion. One of the best Ring of Honor Pure Champions ever.
One of, but not the. He sat next to you right now, though, desperately fighting back against the big man.
There you go. Look at that grit. He never quits. You know what I want to see from Daniel Garcia, guys?
What's that?
I want to see him start being a little more selfish. You know, all the greats, they have a little selfishness in them.
Right.
Danny's been a great playmaker. He's great at dishing the ball. Helps Adam Copeland win the TNT Championship. Making saves for Pac, Penta. I want to see it take him into his own hands.
Also been friends with FTR, as you know, many, many times. Now there's a dance, Nigel, that everyone can get behind.
KM didn't have any choice.
I love it. Saturday night.
Yes.
He was in front of it.
We are on TBS on this Saturday night pickup. Still
Come
can't
on
get
now.
them. Yes, he got him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Let's finish it, Danny.
Let's see if he's selfish here.
What's he looking for here?
Dragon Sleeper.
Not messing around.
Tap.
The winner of this match by submission, Daniel Garcia.
That's how you do it, gentlemen. Daniel Garcia victorious. And I will see you two a little later for Rampage.
Absolutely, Matt Menard.
You're going already?
We don't get paid by the hour here, Nigel.
I'm surprised you get paid at all.
Garcia standing up, and the fans love every moment of it.
Wait a second.
All right,
Garcia makes his way to the back.
let's take a look at what fans have been talking about. It happened at the end of Dynamite on Wednesday.
Anarchy in the arena. That's what you want at Double
a couple of guys who've got big enough balls for the job.
Well, there you saw that Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson had come together to form Team AEW, and then the fight was on.
Well, you had to know it wasn't going to end there, and you could see the Senior VP of Talent Relations, Chris Daniels, even getting involved. You had to know this was going to be chaotic.
And Chris Daniels, one of our VPs of Talent Relations here at AEW, got involved as well, as you saw, and, well, that leads us to this. Let's go to Bobby.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, being accompanied by Cash Wheeler, wrestling out of Asheville, North Carolina. Weighing 222 pounds, he's representing FTR, Dax the X Harwood.
Dax Harwood, he and Cash Wheeler coming out with him. Dax, last time we saw him in singles competition was against Jon Moxley on Dynamite back in the month of February. And now he'll be going up against a young man. And don't forget that Act, who's always fired up, even fired up more about anarchy in the arena. Basically, anything goes. And as Bryan Danielson mentioned earlier, his career almost ended on the last Anarchy in the Arena.
Fingers crossed.
His opponent, wrestling of Goldberg, Wigan, England, Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington.
What a moment it is for this young man. The nephew of the late, great Dynamite Kid. His namesake taking on the moniker as well. Big shoes to fill. From Wigan, England, but making his home a lot of the time here in Canada, North America. This is what AEW is all about. Right. The opportunity for young kids to step up and earn their space, earn their spot in this job.
Obviously, as you know, if you've been following the career of this young man, this is not his first match, but this is his first match on the big stage.
Stoic look across the face of young Tommy Billington, plucky, sinewy and resolute. Bears a resemblance, certainly, to his uncle.
No question about that. I mean, it's obvious of the family tree, the look. Of course, his uncle, one of the greats ever.
The nerves now going to be a factor. Biggest stage in young Tommy Billington's career against former AEW Tag Team Champion.
We got breaking news that's made by Tony Khan. We understand the AEW World Championship Eliminator match will take place in Everett, Washington, Wednesday, live on Dynamite here on TBS. Swerve Strickland against Brian Cage. And that's, of course, as you heard, in Swerve's home state of Washington. And that's coming up Wednesday. Look forward to that. Man, I tell you, you talk the road to Double or Nothing is paved with some of the greatest wrestling action in the world. And we're seeing the Dynamite Kid.
Billington now trying to control his more powerful opponent with a simple wrist lock, or a pig's ear as it's sometimes known, or a pig's hoof, excuse me.
Pig's hoof, very good. I learn something every week with you, Nigel.
Yes, you do.
Good side headlock.
That's outside of the commentary.
Grabbing the head of young Dynamite Kid. You know, taking the moniker of your uncle.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, it takes some balls, certainly.
It sure does.
Know, it's you've got to admire that. He knows who he wants to be. He knows the type of star that he wants to be. He knows the size of shoes that he's trying to fill. And I admire a man who's going to come out here on national TV and do his best. Ooh, nasty.
And I agree with you on that. Look at these headbutts, man. That stunned Dax. Dax, you know, we talk so much about Dax the Axe being one of the hardest hitters in all of AEW, but he's showing us that he can wrestle on the mat as well. Look at that, hanging on into a hammerlock.
Nice and simple, but effective nonetheless. And Tommy Billington, from what I understand, trained under venerable British legend Marty Jones, no less, in my opinion, one of the greatest professional wrestlers to ever come out of England.
And keeping it on the mat, Dax with a hammerlock here. As we mentioned, Dax, who has a 3-2 record, by the way, here in 2024. 4 wins in his past 5 singles matches.
Action going to pick up here now. Oof. Again, a fast hit, hard-hitting style of his uncle.
I know Dax obviously has the weight advantage. Oh, still took him down. Let's hear it for the young man, not giving an inch at all, going right at him. Tommy Billington up on top now, and Dax and Cash both take a step back on that.
Well, this young man here making a statement of sorts against the former AEW Tag Team Champion. And how bitter are FTR after being unable to best the EVPs for the AEW Tag Team Champions?
I don't think they're bitter. I know they're disappointed. I think they're more bitter about the way that the EVPs have been acting, have been conducting their business. By the way, Season Pass 4 of AEW Fight Forever is now available on all platforms. Season Pass 4, that's right. Shoulder tackle that time. Again, scooting through. Oh, boy! Back elbow, send Dynamite Kid down.
No way Billington was passing that back elbow. Look at that.
Of course, the original Dynamite Kid passed away back in 2018, tragically, and what a innovator of offense he was.
Changed the game, no question about it.
Yes,
that junior heavyweight style. Who can forget the match that he had in New York against Tiger Mask? So many people have tried to emulate.
He's just a kid.
And this young man now trying to follow in those footsteps.
Boy, Dax had his jaw set that time, and look at Billington fire back. Knife edge chop, sending Dax back. Full arm drag twist, and Dax sends him down hard with a standing clothesline.
Billington breathing hard.
Let's hear big snap suplex. Let's hear for Dax to take this match. Leg drop 1, 2, and I say that because, you know, with the Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington coming in here and getting his debut on national TV, there's a drop kick, shotgun drop kick from Tommy. He is going to do a crossbody, and both men out, and both men go all the way to the floor. We'll continue that thought in just a moment as this match continues in picture-in-picture. Wow. How about this? The Dynamite Kid throwing caution to the wind here, Nigel.
He's living up to the moniker, isn't he? Keep moving fast, explosive offense from the young Whitting lad. Saw him on social media earlier today. Is the official up to 5 now? Let's see if we'll get... We'd hate to see this one end in a count out, Tony.
There you see some of the great matches we have. And again, oh, Dax tried to get up, man. He couldn't get up. Wow. Barely made it. And now Dax back to the attack one more time. Look at this. You know, I know when you're in a match, tempers flare, but Dax is... I don't know if Dax didn't expect this or what, but Dax seems pretty upset about what's going on here. Holy smokes.
Sometimes I can speak from experience when you're in there with a younger, less experienced competitor. You expect a certain level of respect. Perhaps Dax feels as though Tommy Billington isn't giving him that, but I disagree. You want to respect someone, you got to earn it every time you're out here.
Snapmare that time, and there you see a rear chin lock here applied by Dax Harwood. And again, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, Bryan Danielson, and Eddie Kingston in the teaming up together. How about that story?
The Mad King himself. Yep. Wasn't long ago, you never would have thought.
Never.
See those 4 team up. I mean, think of the history between Kingston and Danielson, for example.
Absolutely.
King of the Bums, no less.
That moniker was given to him, of course, by Bryan Danielson.
As I with FTR, I would be concerned about teaming up with 2 men that have vociferously hated each other so much in the past.
So you're trying to drive a wedge in Team AEW already?
They're not listening to me. I'm just speaking the truth.
All right. Tommy Billington trying to come back. Dax absorbed that gut shot. Holy smokes, can that guy hit?
Like the crack of a whip.
Absolutely.
Harwood, measured offense. Clear control. Oh, there we go.
Referee checking on both men. This has been a physical matchup from the word go. We are coming to you live on TBS. That's right, TBS on a Saturday from Vancouver at Rogers Arena. The Dynamite Kid, the nephew of the legendary Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington, came off the top and sent Dax Harwood crashing down.
Leap of faith from Billington, who looks to follow up here. Listen to that.
Big shotgun drop kick. And the fans look at him behind this young man here. Follows Dax in.
Textbook Dynamite Kid clothesline.
Absolutely. Snap suplex. Billington now, let's see what he's got left. Up on top.
Be looking for a headbutt.
No, the big elbow. And the cover. 1, 2. Oh. Dax was able to shoot that right shoulder up.
Rare miscalculation from the young man there. You can understand why he's exhausted. He hooked the leg, but there just was no body weight across the shoulders of the former AEW Tag Team Champion. And you're not beating Dax Harwood like that.
Pick up. Harwood. Boy, Billington's caught on top here, guys. He's fighting, he's trying to fight his way up. There's a headbutt, staggered Dax. A second one, Dax holding on for all he's worth. Repeated headbutts.
Whoa.
And he finally chopped him off the turnbuckles.
You see Billington there put his own hand up to protect his own head.
Let's see if he comes up with that headbutt now.
He's chased in blood.
Yes, he is.
Will he be chased in victory? Seconds away, potentially.
No, Dax came back.
Took too long. Thought about it. And in that time, this will do it.
Dax looking around. Could be a superplex from the top. Yes,
there.
it is. Both hit very hard. Now the referee, Brandon Martinez, checking in. Here it is again.
Got to be a good 10 feet through the air.
Fans chant this is awesome, and I would say the debut in AEW for the Dynamite Kid, Thomas Billington, has been a good one thus far. You can see again the blood in the mouth.
Oh, but moving out of the way, Harwood unable to execute whatever he had on his mind.
Oh, got him caught. Another German. Gonna make it 3 in a row, at least attempt to here, but no, Billington, good standing switch. Oh, he got one of his own. And Billington hooking on again. Well, how about that deadlift, Nigel?
Refusing to break the grip. Billington wants to make a bright statement, wants to prove a point.
Harwood get a back elbow to break the gut wrench that time, and Billington rolls him up. Dax Harwood rolls through. Oof, dragon suplex.
Ooh, nasty. Nasty landing for this young man.
Boy, Cash Wheeler encouraging his partner. What a night it's been so far, and it continues after Collision with Rampage live here on TBS. Trent Beretta, Dalton Castle, just the beginning. The bounty hunter Brian Keith will be in action as well. We got women's action. Deonna Purrazzo against Lady Frost. And we also have, look at this pickup. Gonna have Pac in action, we understand. Oh.
Dax, I think, trying for a pile driver there, but Billington kept kicking his legs to make sure he couldn't get it. Small package.
One, two. Oh, he almost beat him.
What an upset this would be.
Rolls him up. 1, 2. Dax.
Oh, wow.
Just didn't move the
That
right.
roll-up made famous by Owen Hart. So he's really doing all the best of the family here. Oh, and this is the way that Owen defeated Bret Hart. Oh, hold on.
Oh, he got caught. Slingshot.
Say hello.
1, 2, 3 into a powerbomb and a win. Whoa.
The winner of this match, Dax the Axe Harwood.
Take a look around. Standing ovation for this young man.
Dax Harwood gets another singles win here, and that leads us to this. Anarchy in the Arena coming up Sunday, May 26th, and exclusively on pay-per-view at Double or Nothing. And there you see Billington pulling himself up as Harwood looks over the young man who gave it everything.
Well, we heard Billington say earlier tonight he was going to do what Brits do best, invade, kill and conquer. He didn't do that, but what he did do is earn the respect of the former AEW Tag Team Champions. Take one look at his body. You can see how he earned it.
And the fans showing a lot of respect not only for FTR, but of course for young Billington in the ring.
A night that he will remember for a long time to come.
And so are we, Nigel McGuinness. So will we. Okay, fans, we've got some breaking news to give you. As you know, the Don Callis family has been looking for revenge for what happened to Powerhouse Hobbs at the hand of John Moxley. We do understand now that Don Callis has brought in a man that he thinks will get the job done.
He's
We're
brought
talking
in the
about Jeff
muscle.
Cobb.
That's right,
That's
Jeff
right.
Cobb, more than capable to settle the score for Don Callis.
Kyle Fletcher's longtime friend Jeff Cobb will be coming in at the behest of Don Callis to take on John Moxley and Bryan Danielson live on Dynamite this coming Wednesday here on TBS 8/7 Central from Everett, Washington.
It'll be an incredible matchup, no question about that, Tony.
All right. Now let's take a look at some never-before-seen footage. This happened after Dynamite on Wednesday night, and it came from the Elite. Take a look at what we're talking about.
Unbelievable.
Dax, I challenge you next week on Dynamite.
Okay. You know, last year at Double or Nothing, it was one of 4 pillars. And I've never been so goddamn miserable in all my time here at AEW. But this year, I still get a bruised eye from Kenny. I get all these bitches pulling my hair. And I've never felt so alive. This year, I'm the keystone of this and Anarchy in the Arena, I cannot wait! All of you are dead.
Anarchy in the Arena. Didn't you see what we did last year in Las Vegas, Nevada, in that very match?
Look who. Hey! Look who it is. Actually, I'm sorry. Keep it rolling.
What was
of
that?
Of all people, you get out there and you get in the middle of our business.
Hey, man,
What do you
I'm
think
just
you're?
doing my
No,
job.
you're doing your job. Yeah, you're doing your job. The job that I hired you to do.
kidding.
How much money have you made the last 5 years? Oh, you're welcome. The most money in your entire career being my talent relations. How about you just stick back with the headset on?
Hey! Who do you think you're talking to, man? Huh? After everything we've been through together, you're gonna talk to me like I'm some lackey? Huh? I've been here since day one. You got me this job. I earned this job. And I put my own career off to the side to make this company as good as it can be. And I was your friend when being your friend was the hardest job on the planet. So if you ever talk to me like that again, I'll beat your ass, Matt.
Well, I guess he told him, wow, from the one and only Christopher Daniels, a fallen angel, of course, is part of the front office here and did come out to help matters and is standing by right now with these comments in his response.
You know, I'll never enjoy my success so much that I forget the sacrifices it took to get there. But Matt and Nick, you seem to have forgotten where you've come from. But I haven't forgotten. I've had this since day one. I was in the room when it happened, when it was the Young Bucks and SCU and Tony Khan and Kenny Omega, you know, the two guys you put on the shelf. When we were there doing the work to make AEW the best wrestling promotion on the planet. And now that we're 5 years old, we're set to reap the benefits, but you want to make it about yourselves rather than the company. And I'm not going to let that happen. This past week on Dynamite, you tried to start a riot in the ring, and I went to go do my job to keep the peace. And you talk down to me like I'm some servant, like I'm less than? Well, Matt, Nick, you found out I wasn't going to stand for that. I'm not going to just cower when you speak, but now your feelings are hurt. Because apparently, as some form of punishment, I have to get a partner and meet you in the ring this Wednesday night. Okay. Well, as far as a partner goes, I'll pick Matt Sydal, the original high-flying innovator, the Zen Assassin, because we've held championships before, and we know what it means to be successful. But let me remind you something, Matt, Nick, when the bell rings, this isn't going to be in play. This is going to be in play. Your title as EVP won't matter when the bell rings. And as far as punishment goes, yeah, someone's going to get punished. Just not who you think.
Strong words from Daniels, with plenty of action still to come here tonight as Angry Adam Copeland puts his TNT title on his line against Kyle O'Reilly.
That's right, and coming up next in women's competition, live on Collision on TBS, Thunder Rosa will be in action against Robin Renegade.
And this year marks 20 years. 20 years I've been doing this. And in 20 years, I ain't never fought in a match as brutal and as dangerous as Anarchy in the Arena is. And apparently, the only two guys around here that make both shows is the workhorses of AEW. And that's okay with me, because that's what I get paid for. But then this Wednesday night, Everett, Washington, after I just had a brutal battle with Dynamite Kid Tommy Billington, great kid, great young talent, now I gotta fight a man who may be the greatest professional wrestler of all time. And that's you, Okada. That's you. First time ever. Dax the Axe versus Okada. And this ain't no patty cake, New Japan, young boy crap around here, okay? This is pro wrestling. This is AEW. This is where the best wrestle. Okada, I promise you, Wednesday night, you ain't never fought somebody like me. Top guys out.
This match is set for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of the graveyards of Tijuana, Mexico, La Mera Thunder Rosa.
It's an entrance like none other. The very colorful, very talented former women's world champion, Thunder Rosa. How about Okada and Dax Harwood on Wednesday?
Well, what another dream matchup, certainly, as the Continental Champion Okada will certainly have a tough time of it.
Defending the title against Dax Harwood.
Talking of defending the title, of course, Tony Storm with a successful title defense. Most recently against Thunder Rosa, who bounced back from that loss with a victory against Deonna Purrazzo 2 weeks ago on Collision.
Reporting, wrestling out of Dayton, Ohio, Robin Renegade.
Let's go.
Robin Renegade's got some attitude. And her and Charlotte, the Renegades, have certainly been a force that we've seen together in Ring of Honor.
Strong-willed. Some say abrasive as well.
Yep, abrasive is a good word.
Attempting to rub up here against the former AEW Women's Champion, who never lost the title, forced to relinquish it after a back injury and suddenly wants to get back into title contention. But right now, that #1 spot in the hands of the Professor, Serena Deeb.
Serena Deeb, of course, and Tony Storm will battle for the women's world title coming up on the 26th at Double or Nothing. But right now for Thunder Rosa, she's thinking about what happened to her after her match against Deonna Purrazzo. We didn't see that one coming, but Purrazzo attacked her after the bell and actually in the back, or right at the entranceway at
If you
least.
followed Deonna Purrazzo long enough, you had to expect something like that. Frustration eked through, and the Virtuosa didn't show a lot of virtue.
And there's that attitude we're talking about for Robin Renegade, who got kicked out, comes right back. Thunder Rosa, great arm whips. And a drop kick from the former champion, who, by the way, spent 172 days as AEW Women's World Champion before she had to relinquish the title because of that back injury you talked about, Nigel.
Oof. There it is. One more. Uno mas. Spanish,
I got that. Another chop.
Oh.
Robin Renegade ate those.
Wow. Double-handed.
Renegade just tall, rangy, very quick in the ring. Good reversal, another reversal. There's the quickness we talked about, landing on her feet, but she got a kick in the face for her efforts that time. Here comes Thunder Rosa. Renegade ducked down, pump kick that time, and she sent Thunder Rosa against the safety rail, and this match in the women's division continues in picture-in-picture. And Robin, one thing about her, I mean, she's a talented young lady, but she can trash talk with the best of them. I mean,
That's
she's
inside the head of an opponent, certainly.
going to make a cover here. 1-2 and a 2 count. Aubrey Edwards, the referee, and there you see our TNT Championship match coming up for Kyle O'Reilly. It'll be a home field advantage, so to speak.
What do you think about the way the House of Black has got inside the head of the TNT champion?
Well, that's something we need to talk about. It's very bizarre. I mean, we have seen kind of I don't know, a blank stare at times from Adam Copeland. It's very, very odd what they've done.
It certainly has been effective.
It has been effective.
They called Adam Copeland a psychopath. Can you imagine that?
Who called Adam Copeland a psychopath besides you?
Malachi Black. I never called him a psychopath.
While he was battling for the TNT Championship with Christian Cage, you called him every name under the sun. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Whoa! A little pendulum swing action here. How about that? You don't see much of that, Nigel. Just showing you how versatile Thunder Rosa is. Cover 1, 2, and Robin Renegade's not done yet.
Thunder Rosa isn't done by the looks of it. Now camel clutch of sorts.
Absolutely.
They have camels in Tijuana.
Never been there, wouldn't know. I'm sure you've been there, though.
Never been to Tijuana?
No, I've never been to Tijuana.
How'd you get that tattoo on your butt?
Well, there's another story behind that. And
Prison?
stop looking at my rear end. Oh, belly shots. Here comes Robin Renegade. That long reacher for her is coming back. There's a second double hand chop into the chest, the throat area of Thunder Rosa.
Renegade has been very impressive here against, as we've talked about, the former AEW Women's Champion. She's really trying to make a statement.
Snap Meritor over. And now with the rear chin lock here as Aubrey Edwards checks in. Here comes Thunder Rosa back now. Oh, and a knee. We are live and we are in Vancouver and we are on TBS on a Saturday. This is a double header. We got Rampage coming up right after Collision goes off the air tonight live. And look at Robin Renegade come across. Big double stomp. Got ahead of steam from the other side that time, Nigel. Here's a cover. 1, 2, no sir.
And a lovely deep cover from Renegade as well. Not only getting her body weight across the shoulders of her opponent,
maybe showing
hooking both legs as well.
Yeah, maybe showing a little bit of frustration that time as she got up. But Renegade has wrestled a hell of a match.
Oof.
Oh, boy.
Right hand.
Boy, that socked her.
All the way from Idaho, and then about Mexico. Oof.
Running lariat. Thunder Rosa not only gets the run, but at the end of the run, she just leaps into it. Wow, and a lung blower that time.
Well, look where Renegade is in the bottom row. Perfect opportunity for this.
Here comes the... Oh, my God!
You see this, Iona?
Cover! 1, 2.
And a deep hook.
Wow.
Legs from the Mera as well. Just watch the impact. Oh, you see the body there, the whiplash of Robin Renegade after that basement dropkick.
This year marks the 3-year anniversary of Robin Renegade's debut here in AEW, and it was against Thunder Rosa. 3 years ago this weekend it happened. And right now she is trying, and you can see the improvement in Robin Renegade in those 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And she's trying to make up for that match and doing a hell of a job right now. Could beat the former women's world champion who's rolling out of the way.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa's hurt. There's no question. That's why she rolled away. Did not want to get pinned after that.
Smart move by Thunder Rosa. Absolutely to roll to the ropes. Kicking her way out, at least attempting to. Robin Renegade is relentless.
You can see her experience there as the former champion. And with her MMA experience as well, those up kicks, keeping her opponent there. That's great. Renegade, though, is certainly taking it to Thunder Rosa.
Here she goes.
Oh,
Trying the moonsault. Double stomp. Right on the spine. Thunder Rosa.
look, that's a Cobra clutch.
Yes, she's got it on, and it's over. Just like that.
By submission, Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa gets the win.
Fiona, I love to poke the bear. It only takes Thunder Rosa to bring the best out of every single woman in this division. And this is gonna be no different. So you can take your jersey out of whatever. I don't care, baby. I'm fearless. No le tengo miedo a nada, ni a nadie. Especialmente a ti, babosa, necia, sucia.
Strong words from Thunder Rosa.
That colour me impressed. An impressive victory for La Mera Mera as she looks to get back into title contention.
All right. Still got our big main event to come, but right now, let's send it backstage to the one and only Lexi Nair. Lexi, take it away.
I've got Johnny and Taya here. Guys, you asked for this time, so the floor is yours.
Thank you, Lexi. Okay, we're so excited to be here in Vancouver for the first time with AEW. But seriously, what was that game yesterday? Ew, come on.
I mean, we watched every minute of it, and it made me realize that this town is full of Van Losers. Vancouver Van Loser. We came to AEW because this is where the best wrestle, which is why I'm issuing a challenge to the Bastard Pack. And tonight, I'm gonna do something that no one else around here can do, and that's a win.
Oh, are you gonna win?
But they need to save that for Johnny Loves Taya. Coming up next, Adam Copeland defends the TNT Championship against Vancouver's own Kyle O'Reilly, live on TBS.
Chris Jericho, when you first made the offer to advise me, to stand by my side, I had my hesitations. I said to you, Chris, I know who you are. So, the way that everything's gone down recently, yeah, this has pissed me off. The things you've done have pissed me off, Jericho. But none of this has surprised me. You said to me, Hook, I know who you can be. Jericho, you don't know who or what I can be. But I can't wait to show you.
And he will do just that this Wednesday night on Dynamite. After Jericho put him on the shelf, the cold-hearted, handsome devil returns to AEW.
Don Callis brings in some hired muscle. New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion Jeff Cobb will team with Kyle Fletcher for revenge against Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley.
A fired-up Christopher Daniels teams with his longtime partner, Matt Sydal, against AEW's EVPs, the Young Bucks.
The Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada will defend the title against Dax Harwood. That's Wednesday here on Dynamite.
Then with the TBS title on the line at Double or Nothing, will it be Mo Monet, Mo Problems for Willow Nightingale as she inks the match contract with the CEO?
And a world title eliminator match which was signed tonight by Tony Khan. Swerve Strickland takes on his former friend, and he was the leader of the Mogul Embassy. He'll take on Brian Cage.
And then just announced and made official, next week when Collision returns to TNT, Will Ospreay comes for payback against the man who knocked him out tonight. It's Ospreay against Shane Taylor. But right now, Tony, it is time for our main event.
Your Collision main event is set for one fall, and it is for the TNT Championship. Introducing first, let's go to Toronto, Ontario, weighing 241 pounds. He is the TNT Champion, the Rated R Superstar, Adam Copeland.
Back in Canada, in his home country, the Rated R Superstar, the TNT Champion. This, by the way, fans, is the 100th title defense in the TNT Championship. From Daly's Place during the pandemic to right here in Vancouver. What a champion. What an insane schedule that he has gone through here since arriving here in AEW. 14 wins, 10 of them here in 2024.
But how many of them at the hands of the Patriarch, the true best TNT champion of all time?
You mean the man he defeated in the I Quit match? The man who's got a chance to become world champion coming up at Double or Nothing?
Exactly that man.
Christian Cage. Let's go back to Bobby Cruz.
His opponent and challenger, wrestling out of Vancouver, British Columbia. Weighing 206 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
A great round of applause and cheers for Vancouver's only son.
A monumental night for Kyle O'Reilly, who had his own pro wrestling epiphany as a child here in Rogers Arena when he decided he was going to be a professional wrestler, kind of like me in Wembley Stadium or Bryan Danielson in the Aberdeen VFW.
Kyle O'Reilly, born in nearby Delta, British Columbia, and of course grew up here in the Vancouver area. He was on CBC yesterday, and he talked about dealing with his type 1 diabetes, inspiring many people around the world, Nigel.
Sweet.
You're the worst, you know that? All right, here we go. Bell sounds, and look at the face.
A smile on the face of Adam Copeland, but we haven't seen a smile on the face of Adam Copeland as of late.
You know, we mentioned Adam Copeland has kept an insane schedule. The fans are at a fever pitch here. I mean, the fans are coming unglued, and they've not even hooked up yet.
Who would have thought even a year ago we would see this main event on Collision? I said it earlier, as we see a handshake of sportsmanship. Angry Adam, as I used to call him, is now more anxious Adam. The House of Black have been finishing off, arguably, what Christian Cage started. Malachi Black said that he would bring Cope to the brink of death so that he can live again. What do you think he meant by that, Tony?
I never know what he means, but I know what happened the last time Adam Copeland defended the TNT Championship. And that, of course, was in Edmonton, and that was against Brody King. A lot of blood was lost in that match from both men. Kyle O'Reilly came out to help Adam Copeland out, and then in return, wanted Adam Copeland to put that TNT Championship up for grabs here in his hometown. That double wrist lock.
Nice double wrist lock from Copeland, who has a height and leverage and, dare I say, reach advantage against Kyle O'Reilly. But O'Reilly with a strong background in BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And that really is the benefit of Jiu-Jitsu, is to try to give you an advantage against a larger opponent. Let's see whether O'Reilly can enact that. As you see, did you notice the gear of Copeland? The color of the gear of Copeland? What a pathetic ploy to try to gain the favor of these Canucks here in Vancouver.
Please stop.
And they lost last night.
Top wrist lock applied here. You just love digging in, don't you? Just love it.
Can you explain, please?
You win some, you lose some. Come on. By the way, Kyle O'Reilly, who was out for 647 days with an injury-related absence stemming from his neck injury, and Adam Copeland also knows all about that. There's a side headlock takeover. He thought his career was over. Triple fusion in his neck.
Yeah, and it was Christian Cage that inspired him to come back.
And well, that's a well-torn story. But listen, I want to talk about the story about Malachi Black and House of Black and what's been going on. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly one step ahead on that. Side headlock takeover. Malachi Black has been in the head of Adam Copeland. We've mentioned that before. We've talked about that. He has seemed kind of distant at times.
Yeah, but he's not creating a new person in Adam Copeland. He's opening a door, arguably, to an old person. To quote the Stone Roses, I don't need to sell my soul. He's already in me.
Wow. Kyle holds on to the ropes. Trying to headbutt that time to the midsection. Kyle holds on with a side headlock.
Look at that, yeah. Trying to fight the belly to back suplex. And he got it. Got the headlock takeover nonetheless.
Like the strategy early on here?
Absolutely. Certainly against a taller, rangy opponent. Take him to the mat. Everyone's the same height on the mat. Cliched as it may be.
Full arm drag twist, and then an elbow on the, trying to hyperextend that elbow and arm of Adam Copeland.
Let me ask you this, Tony. What do you think about the way that Kyle O'Reilly got this match up with Adam Copeland? A little disingenuous, wasn't it? He came out to help Copeland.
And help him he did.
And then immediately asked for a title match. That's the kind of help you don't really need. It's like when a neighbor comes over and fixes your sink only to stop up your toilet.
That analogy is so full of it.
Like the toilet. Oh! Nice reversing down in the midsection now. Going to make it very difficult for O'Reilly to breathe.
You know, Adam Copeland has always been in phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
I mean, he really has. And you got to say the same thing about Kyle O'Reilly. You're talking about missing just about 2 years of action, right?
It's incredible. Very, very difficult to return after that long off. Can make you a little bit trigger shy. Can affect your timing, your confidence, and now into the midsection, the ribs.
of Kyle O'Reilly.
Almost like a gut buster in there. You see, it hasn't been...
Copeland breathing hard there.
Yeah, hasn't been going on too long this match, and you're right, he is breathing hard.
Growing out that beard. You know what you can't see? You can't unsee once you see it? Copeland looks kind of like a young Gandalf from Lord of the Rings.
Would you stop?
Oh! You shall not pass.
Big hammer throw into the top turnbuckle pad. And right now, he's just laying in the back, and this is pretty sound strategy. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. If you ever had the wind knocked out of you, and you just can't get that breath, that's where Kyle O'Reilly is right now. Gasping, desperately trying to get some wind inside him.
This match is for the TNT Championship, as we mentioned, the 100th TNT title match that we have had, and what a run it has been. Insane schedule put on here by the champion. As you think about it, all of our champions have put on insane schedules to defend the TNT Championship.
Oh, wait a second, look. Standing guillotine choke, but straight away Copeland realized, got to get out of that.
And he did, hanging him out to the top rope that time. Here goes Copeland. Copeland running. Oof. I think he got him in the neck that time and set him down hard, and the match, our main event, continues in picture-in-picture. Well, Kyle O'Reilly hit very hard that time. He's still down here, Nigel.
It was a long way to fall.
Sure was.
Those mats on the outside there, covering the ice here in the arena. Don't give a lot of leeway. And when your ribs are damaged already.
Yeah, Copeland's poised here, man. Here he comes. Oh! Well, we saw that one coming. You could tell the way he was poised on the other side. Baseball slide kick, and the fans starting to boo Copeland.
Well, they don't care what color his tights are now.
Well, again, it's home ring advantage, so to speak. But I don't think he's done anything wrong. He's just been aggressive, right? I mean, you can't fault him for that.
You can't fault the man for that, trying to win the match. No, certainly not.
Uh-oh. Now, look at this. We talked about the injury to Kyle O'Reilly's spine, and that is bending the spine a very unnatural way. Holy smokes.
What is it Canadians have against winners?
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, kind of like the bastard stepchild of England, aren't they? Really.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Subjects. Right now, O'Reilly's subject to a brutal body scissors. O'Reilly can actually trap one of the toes of, as you can see there, trying to reach over and get, you can get a submission here if you can trap the ankles of your opponent.
Now, did you notice how that Adam Copeland had the fists in the lower back that time of Kyle O'Reilly?
Adding more pain, and now a chin bar as well. He's trying to sap the energy of O'Reilly.
There you see some of our matches still to come, because we got an hour rampage after a collision is over. Kyle O'Reilly came out of nowhere and just pounded himself out of that hold. Boy, what physicality we've seen here. Pick up.
Oh, and down.
Belly to back suplex. Pac and Johnny TV will go at it. The challenge was made. And now Copeland, well, he's going to go up top here. Live from Vancouver on TBS, it's our main event for the TNT Championship, the 100th TNT Championship match. It's Kyle O'Reilly, Vancouver native, against great Canadian superstar, rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. We could get a superplex at any moment here. Oh, there's a gut shot, and that staggered O'Reilly on a headbutt, knocked him away. And now the rated R superstar taking flight here, at least attempting to. Here he goes. Oh,
into the elbow. for the extension.
He's got it on.
There's a tap. Is that a tap? Is that a tap?
It was not a tap.
Whoa, that was close.
It was close. Rolled over by Copeland. Now Copeland pounding the back.
I guarantee you some damage was done there, but oh now, crossface from Copeland, and all of his weight on the midsection of Kyle O'Reilly, where the damage is done to the ribs. Oh, just talking away.
And not only that, Kyle doesn't know where to reach. There he's finally peeking through, but he had the arm, the eyes.
He's gonna tap, look his hand. Whoa.
Swung the hips, got the foot on the rope, and got the break. Miscalculation that time by Adam Copeland off the top that time with that elbow attempt.
Unusual for Copeland to be up there. Had to try something. O'Reilly lying in wait.
I want to remind you, Season 4 of AEW Fight Forever is now available, featuring Samoa Joe, Adam Copeland, Jay White, and many others. Get your Season Pass 4 bundle available today for all platforms. And a pickup.
Ooh, nasty.
Big
section. Les Kellett.
Oh, he wiped him out.
Yes.
He wiped him out. But can he cover him? Listen to the chant of AEW. How about that for a desperation move that worked?
No one does it better. Well, actually, somebody does, but...
Well, who would that be?
Right now, I'm more concerned about this match. Oof.
Oh, knee shots. Oh, here's where he excels. The kicks and the knees. Look at this. Caught the leg, but into a hammerlock. Leg sweep. O'Reilly right now looking great. Running forearm shot. Reversal to a hammer throw. And another forearm shot.
Right now, Cope wide open.
Working on the arm, picks up Copeland. Belly to back. Going for the arm again. No, he's got the leg bars on.
Are you blind? That's a leg bar right in the middle. Underneath the ankle as well.
There you see
the calf.
Copeland
his fingertips away, but the long rangy body of Copeland.
The kid may win it here in his hometown. No, not yet.
Oh, they don't like Adam Copeland here, do they?
Well, I think it's the fact he's going against their favorite son, right?
Well, this now perhaps O'Reilly's match to lose.
Again, knocks the legs out from underneath the champion.
See O'Reilly grabbing his ribs. It's the ribs of O'Reilly against the arm of Adam Copeland. Every time he kicks the leg out, his arm and shoulder falls to the mat.
And now they're going on the outside for...
Well, the eyes on O'Reilly.
Oh, once again, pulling down on the arm. Stephon Smith, the referee, checking with the champion. Copeland rolling on his front side. Right now, just an open target.
Yeah, Riley thought twice about going to the top. See what he does here.
Oh! Drives the knee on the spine. 1, 2. Again, we talked about that.
Oh, the Fujiwara. The extension to the shoulder and the biceps and the elbow. Something's got to give.
Fans are shouting, tap, tap, tap. No one's tapping yet. There it goes to the arm again.
Sit out.
How about that?
Copeland stealing another of Christian Cage's moves.
Oh, please. They were a team long enough. They knew each other. They knew their moves. Why not use it? What a battle we've got for the TNT Championship here on TBS. Don't forget, Rampage immediately follow.
What a night, what a moment it would be for Kyle O'Reilly, who, as I said, came to this very arena as a young man and fell in love with pro wrestling. A love affair that has lasted a lifetime.
Coming up on the 5-year anniversary of AEW. Who will be the TNT champion? Will it be Kyle O'Reilly? Will it be Adam Copeland? Big pump kick. Just pushed him out of the ring, but he stayed in.
Again.
Roll up.
Oh, come on.
1, 2, no.
Rear naked. Choke switching to a different arm.
O'Reilly going back to the arm and switched over again this time.
But Copeland's desperately trying to cling on. Oh, look at this. Bridging choke from the back. Hold on.
Kind of a bulldog choke that time. Kyle O'Reilly's out of it. There it is.
Oh, I can't see from my angle. He must not have a full extension. Somehow the angle there, not getting the proper torque. It only takes an inch.
1, 2. Cole Copeland.
Oh, that looked low. That looked low.
No, that was right on the gut. And again, on the sternum this time. Rolled up. 1, 2, no. What a match, my God.
Oh, and again to the midsection.
Yes, another gut buster that time. That time the knee. Both men are wiped out, and the fans are standing and applauding here at Rogers Arena. We're in Vancouver. What a crowd we've had here tonight. We still got an hour to go. There you see Copeland flexing the fingers, trying to get the feeling back into that left arm. And now to the top. Well, you've tried this
O'Reilly's
before.
legs are on the inside. He's not going to get a suplex, but he might be trying to get the DDT, the implant.
Right.
Well, no way!
Oh! On the arm of Copeland. All the weight landed on the left arm of Adam Copeland.
Absolutely vicious. If we get another look at that.
Wow.
He may have popped the elbow joint out.
I agree. Here
Just
it is
watch
again.
here. The elbow, the shoulder. Oh! Vicious. And that means now the left arm of Copeland is ripe for the proverbial picking with the arm bar. Fujiwara, Umaplata. It's all a possibility.
Forearm shots with the right arm.
O'Reilly with the 2-on-1. That gives him the strength. Oh, he went down hard. Yeah. Vicious gut shot, and with the damage earlier.
And right now, Stephon Smith's checking to see if Kyle can continue.
That could have been a liver shot as well.
Yeah, you're right.
See from our advantage. O'Reilly went down hard.
And O'Reilly said, I'm okay to go. Stephon Smith told the ringside physician.
Oh, look at this.
He's going for the spear.
They're coming alive.
Here it is. Got him.
No, he didn't.
No.
Guillotine choke on the floor. The body scissors there. Is this the tap?
This could be it.
Is this the end of the TNT champion?
They're standing everywhere, including here at the broadcast table. Oh, look at the power of Copeland.
O'Reilly didn't have it in deep enough.
He's
switching now to a double wrist lock, but oh!
That could have been that liver punch. Oh!
No! Impaler implanted DDT.
Wow!
What a war of attrition this has been.
Absolutely. The Impaler, the chants of AEW, or AEW if you will, we're the best wrestle on full display here tonight in Canada.
And again, Copeland poised.
Here comes spear! The spear! The cover! 1, 2, 3!
The winner of this match and still TNT champion, the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland.
What a match.
Incredible.
What a freaking
standing
match.
ovation here in Vancouver. It was Adam Copeland who was wearing the colors of the local team, the Canucks. And it was Kyle O'Reilly who was the hometown favorite.
And ultimately, he shot his puck, but got canucked tonight.
This is what AEW is all about. From the tag team match with the Blackpool Combat Club against Top Flight at the beginning to this TNT title match. Incredible. Fans, we got another hour. Rampage is next, live on TBS. Welcome back to TBS, and we are live here. You have just seen, if you joined us on Collision, and surely you did, a classic for the TNT Championship